Good? Okay, so the D'Acquistos put out a video. I'm just gonna make sure that that is recording. Yep. My daughter's filming, she's 5. The D'Acquistos put out a video on how to put these together, which is fantastic because I had questions and they answered some of those questions. I like the way that they went about it. They seated this bracket right into the base of the tree stand, and I guess that was the design, which is great. And at the bottom here, they just have that sitting against that the top side of the tree stand seat. Again, great. But what I noticed is that when I did the way that Cody had suggested, which he used the tree stand strap to cinch this all together, and it is somewhat tight, but I couldn't get it tight enough to where it didn't jiggle a little bit, or at least it had the opportunity to make some noise. Maybe it would never, but I'm kind of obsessive about the noise in the woods, so I was worried about the bottom here, and because there was definitely some room for some rattling. And so I'm still going to be incorporating my bungee to this system and this setup, just to be on the safe side. Again, I'm obsessive about it. So I'm going to just lay this down real quick and show everybody the two ideas combined. Which I like this because now I am able to just hook that right on the top there. So the way that they do it is they use this tree stand strap and they go around, and Cody was the one that put out the video, and thank you for you guys for doing that. They hook up to this Versa button. They go all the way, they go around the top or around the stick, and they put one stick on there, and then they go around the top of the tree stand, and then back over the Versa button on the other side. And then you cinch it up as tight as you can get it, which is difficult because you're going to be interfering with that next stick. And like I said, no matter how tight I got it, there was a little bit of movement, especially down here at the bottom, because this seat moves. So there's a little bit of an opportunity there for, again, I'm obsessive. Can you see this over here, Pay? Okay. There's a little bit of opportunity for noise. So the way that they do it though, they then stack on their next stick, which is genius. And then so on. So they put you could put 2 more sticks on there, or you could put just 1 more stick on there. And again, that's pretty rock solid, but I'm just a little nervous about this opportunity for movement here. So again, what I did is I'm going to leave this bungee cord right on there. Take your backpack there, which this is going to be more full during the season, and I'm still going to incorporate this. And I did this earlier, and it made a world of difference, because now that's not moving at all. There's no movement there between those two, and I just feel more confident with that, with the two combined. This is great, but this and this both together, and this didn't take me any really extra time or any really extra effort. That's gonna make me feel better about the walk-in and making sure that I don't make any noise. Again, great products. So pumped to use them for this season. I'm going to put out a video about my climber that I bought last season and some of the modifications I made to it to quiet it down. But I'm sure there's been tens of hundreds of videos out there going over the same things, but I just want to show everybody what I did. So I did also, here, let me grab that from you, baby. I did also wrap all of these with some, oh gosh, what is that? Felt. It's a camo felt that I got from Gander Mountain. It was really cheap because they're going out of business. And obviously I wrapped these aluminum, or these tubes with some nice wrap as well, just to dampen any noise that might. I really want to just eliminate the possibility for metal on metal like that. So I might do something with this, I'm not sure. But I like to keep that metal on metal as quiet as possible. And I did get this up in the tree the other day, and I noticed that when I banged this against the tree stand, which it did happen quite a few times in my first trial run, these helped a ton. So I'm really happy with that. Along with that, I did some wrapping with the paracord around the base of the tree stand. And from the last video, you guys already know that I did put the Molly system on here, and had some issues with the buckles making a ton of noise, but I solved that with some bowstring wax. So these were making a hell of a lot of a racket, and I was able to just throw some bow wax in there, bowstring wax in that buckle, and coat the male piece of this strap. I just put some wax on there, some wax in there with a Q-tip, and took care of that issue. So really pumped to use it again, and thank you for the D'Acquistos for putting out that video. That combined with my little modification, I think is going to be stellar. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.